Welcome back to the channel, and this is Borussia Dortmund career mode, finishing off the season as we do face Manchester City in the Champions League final. It has been a journey. We really had to face some tough teams, especially I would say in the quarterfinals, or maybe we'll say from the round of 16 really. From this point, we've been facing really tough teams, as you have seen in the last episode. We finish off the semi-final with Paris Saint-Germain, absolutely putting them away, especially in the second leg of that game, putting them away with 4 goals to 1, finishing off with a 6-2 aggregate. And yeah. Right now, we're going to be facing off Manchester City, of course, in the Champions League final. Hoping for a good result to wrap up the season. In the last series, when I was doing the Juventus career mode, I think we lost the Champions League on the final day of the season as well, and the final day of the series. Hopefully, this time around, we are going to win the Champions League now, but it is not the final. I would say the final of the series. Of course, we do have season 2 to come by, but I'll be hoping for something sweet to finish off the season. I mean, it has been a bright season, looking at the aspects of the game, but on and on, we haven't won pretty much everything this season. But we're able to wrap up the league. Now, can we wrap up the Champions League? Let's get it.
The wait is over. There are few bigger days on the football calendar than Champions League final day. Fans are beginning to pour into the stadium and the tension is palpable. It's Manchester City. They take on Borussia Dortmund, and the action is next on EA TV Live. And ready for action. The date has been marked on calendars for months now, and the stage is set here in the Spanish capital for the UEFA Champions League final. Hello everyone, I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary as always by Lee Dixon, and we're just minutes away from kickoff here at the Estadio Metropolitano. It is Manchester City against Borussia Dortmund.
Well, I'm so excited for the players. We see them coming out there, excited because of what they've got ahead of them. Are they nervous? Looking at them closely in the eyes. Nerves play a big part in games like this, Derek. I'm nervous for them. Who's going to be the hero?
Well, the star has been on the rise for the last few years, Kevin De Bruyne. Lee, in particular, what do you like about his style of play?
I absolutely like everything about this lad, the way that he plays the game, his attitude, all of that stuff, but I don't think he's a better passer of a ball and seer of passes of the ball than him in world football. And I'd say that with a lot of competition. He is absolutely brilliant at finding the pass.
Already, it is time for war here. Champions League final against Manchester City. I don't think, has Borussia Dortmund ever won the Champions League? I'm not quite so sure, but we're gonna try and simulate that here. We're gonna need to absorb a whole lot of pressure from Man City, I will assume. Come on.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive.
Gonna get a crack shot in early. Gonna get ourselves an early corner here. Mario Götze trying to catch the goalkeeper by taking a deflection. Well defended at the end. Marco Reus. Come on.
Now
Forced
Aurier.
back here.
Akanji has it. Rose. With Mario Götze.
Oh, come on, Marco Royce.
A chance for
Trying
them
to
to
hit
avoid
it
a touch
early.
in the form of a corner. Royce taking this one. And you need your defender to take charge. He's found himself dispossessed. The ball with Marco Royce. Now Aurier. Jadon Sancho.
Oh, come on.
Gobbled up.
The goalkeeper comes and snatches that one.
Marco Royce.
Marco Royce here. From a distance, Marco Royce taking a deflection.
Corner kick forthcoming. Corner fired in by Royce.
Come on.
And a no-nonsense clearance. Sancho now.
Oh,
Emerson
come
goal,
on.
easy.
That was a poor shot though at the end
By referee's verdict.
by Witzel.
And a
Gonna
deep
get a corner here. Can we make it count? Not this time around. Man City coming up with the ball. But we're gonna win it back straight away.
Here's
And
Rose.
send it back to Man City's half.
Guerrero.
Come on.
Götze.
Maria Götze here. Maria Götze with a shot.
High with that power.
Only too high.
Just lean back, Derek. Power was there, but not the direction.
Come on. Only too high for Maria Götze. Come on.
Given away.
Able to keep Man City quiet at this point.
Here's Rose.
The challenge is gonna
Well, it was completely
having to keep
miscontrolled.
this throughout the game.
Referee there to intercept. Manchester City did lift a European trophy, the Cup Winners' Cup, back in 1970. You grew up watching them, Lee, but that would have been just before your time, I think.
Come on.
I missed that one. But it's nice to see them now playing at a higher level and producing European
Here
football.
comes Sancho now. Sancho.
Manchester City supporters.
And that's a penalty.
In the opinion
That
of the
should be a
referee,
penalty.
that is a penalty.
And a possible red card here for
Penalty
Mendy.
kick has been given,
Only a
and
yellow
what
card.
a
Come on,
big
ref.
moment in the context of this game.
Well, what a
Come on, ref.
clumsy challenge that is. 12 yards out. Looks like they're going to go in the lead.
Come on, ref. That's a red card. That's a red card. A chance to go a goal up here. I have a feeling this one is gonna be saved. But when I just go for it, and there it goes.
Taken penalty.
Goalkeeper barely moving on that one. And Marco Royce getting his goal. Probably his 12th in the Champions League right now. I think he's the top goal scorer as well. A chance to get a golden boot in the Champions League competition. As you take a look at this penalty once again,
So back
we
in
are
business
sitting
in this
one
match, and
goal
Borussia
advantage at
Dortmund
this
hold
point.
the lead.
Maybe it's time to put Mendy under pressure
David Silva.
and try to get him a red card here.
Walker now.
Aguero in possession here. Come on.
Akanji has it. Well, Lee, we tend to associate you with Arsenal, but you grew up following Manchester City. What would it mean to them to win the Champions League?
Well, it mean a lot to me, and it's.
Come on. No, 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 no.
Just
Oh,
what's
come
needed for
on.
Manchester City, who now have squared it.
Just as we feel comfortable, Man City come back to punish us after losing the ball very cheaply as well. Come
And
on.
here it is. You have to say they've come under a lot of pressure today. Had to do a lot of defending, but it's a well-taken goal.
Come on.
Even Steven, one apiece in this match.
Our lead didn't last that long, did it?
Here's Rose. And Witzel with it. Bailly. Axel Witzel. Rose. It's with Saul. Here's Götze now. Dortmund have been awarded the free kick by the referee.
Only 3 more minutes here until the end of the first half. on.
Reader of the game, and there we saw it. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes.
We're gonna start losing our heads in this one.
Silva. De Bruyne.
Sancho winning it back. Mendy cannot really do much about that. Come on. But the whistle blows to end the first half here. I think we actually gave Manchester City that the equalizer here, making it difficult for our own end. But we do have 45 minutes to try and put this one away. I think there's chances for us here, but we just need to make sure we take them. Let's get it. Looking at the match facts of this one, as you can see, Manchester City making it count with that one shot, one on target as well. That was a really giveaway. Stupid defending. Man City sitting on 35% ball possession. On this other side, Dortmund, after 6 shots, 4 on target, with only 1 goal to show for, only sitting on 65% ball possession. Yeah, I can't really argue with that in terms of ball possession. I think we had more of that. Yeah, looking toward to the second half here, I don't know how this one is gonna end, but hopefully it does end with us winning this competition. Come on. I think the key will be to keep the ball once again in the second half here, making it very difficult for Man City. Come on. Mario Götze here to find Royce. Royce! Come on. Come on. Royce making it count. Very early stages of the second half. Have a look at that. Come on.
Questions have been asked of Manchester City. Now it's all about their answers.
Come on.
De Bruyne
now we need to defend it well and make sure we don't play with the ball dangerously at the back here. Probably doing the same thing I did to concede that first goal, but we're gonna have Guerrero here moving forward. Guerrero with a cut back to find Marco Royce. Very poor at the end. An easy grab for the goalkeeper here. Man City in possession. Come on.
It's with David Silva. It's with Bernardo Silva. Sergio Aguero has it. Bernardo Silva. He has plenty of support.
That's an offside for Aguero there.
Substitution time it is.
Bernardo Silva coming off, being replaced by Mahrez. Come on. Where's Mendy? I need to put him at... No. What the hell am I doing? Come on. They are pressing now, Man City.
And we're inside the final 30 minutes.
Guerrero coming up with the ball here. We're going to find Danny Rose on the other side. Danny Rose. Can he get a good cross in and taking a deflection? And this one is going to fall in the hands of Anderson. Come on. Another goal will do here. Scoring another goal will just do it here. Mahrez coming up with the ball. The cross comes in. It needs to be defended. Vitzel winning the ball possession here. Sancho. Come on. Mario. Come on.
Manuel Akanji. Oh, not a great touch. And they've lost possession.
Come on, Vitzel.
Oh,
yeah.
Here's Mahrez. Fernandinho.
Mahrez. Oh, that's... Come on.
To hang on to the ball, which he did. David Silva.
Man City trying to turn up the screw here.
Walker now.
Mahrez. Another cross comes in. This one easy grab for the goalkeeper. Man City, how many players are they pushing forward at this point? Now I have to force to take long balls and just give them ball possession. Sane coming forward. Aguero here to find Sane. David Silva, come on.
Let's see what he has in store for them. De Bruyne at the ready. And no-nonsense defensive
Come on.
plays. Attempting to play catch-up in this. Well, now in a dangerous position. Mario Götze. And Guerrero. Now he must favour the cross. Axel Witsel. Carrying a genuine threat here. Saul. Well, let's see. Does he mean business? It's with Saul. Akanji has it.
Send it back with only 1 minute here to play.
The referee has decided that 2 additional
Come on.
minutes are in order. And just the 1 minute left in
Come
normal
on,
time
Witsel.
here. Jadon Sancho.
Raf, blow the whistle now. Maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. Danny Rose here. Get a good cross in. Danny Rose. And does a finish for Sancho in the dying minutes of the game after only 2 minutes of extra time have been played, putting this game away from Manchester City with a final goal here. Come on. Wide open in the middle here, Sancho, and he doesn't make a mistake of it. We're just gonna start the game, and the ref should blow the whistle here, and we do win the Champions League here. What happened, Guardiola?
The current scoreline here.
Ref, blow the whistle, son.
How about this? Borussia Dortmund
And
are
there he
holding
goes.
the UEFA Champions League. The best
Something you don't see.
in Europe. It's official.
Putting Manchester City through the sword here. It finishes Manchester City 1, Dortmund 3. What a finish at the end. Let's get it.
Yeah, these are wild celebrations. They know they've got to drink it in, savour every moment, these Dortmund players. And now for the official part of the presentation. As a player, Lee, it doesn't get much better than this for Dortmund.
No, it doesn't. Getting your hands on a trophy. When you think about it, Derek, in each league there's only the league trophy and maybe a couple of cups, and then this European trophy to go for. Not that many winners in a season, but fortunately Dortmund are one of them this season.
And Borussia Dortmund have the trophy in their possession. A team with a rich European tradition, and it's official, Dortmund are #1 in Europe.
Lots and lots of celebrating will be going on tonight. They won't be thinking about next season for a while. All of a sudden they've won the trophy, and now they can savour it. Well, this is the moment I love, sharing it with the fans. Ticker tapes coming down, families in the stand, giving them all a wave. But they've travelled all over Europe watching this team. Now they get to share in this moment. Fantastic.
Well, it took fire as well as ice on the pitch.
Now the chance for a photograph. My mum always told me to get on the front row.
She taught you well, Lee. There we have it. The Champions League victors for 2019.
Alrighty. And this will be the final game of the season. What a finish at the end. Let's just take a look at the damage done in this game. Man City tried to turn it up in the second half, really, but we were much better side after. As you can see, Man City with 3 shots, 3 on target all game long. finishing off the game sitting on 40% ball possession. On the other side, Dortmund, after 9 shots, 7 on target, 3 goals. The one I love the most is the last one by Sancho. But finishing up the game with 6 goals, 3 goals, sitting on 60% ball possession. I think we dipped down just a tiny bit in the second half. But we did perform well. We scored early in the second half to make it 2-1. And right in the dying seconds of the game, Sancho coming up with a third to really put this game away from Manchester City as we do win the Champions League on our first season. Can we repeat that in the next season? Let's get it. Already looking at the final results here once again of the Champions League final against Manchester City. It finished Manchester City 1, Dortmund 3. I was really not expecting to win the Champions League this season. I was happy we just reaching the semi-final, which was one of our objectives this season. So to actually go ahead to the final as well and win it against a strong team like Manchester City, I think it was a good performance. Let's see here. Now I'm just gonna do a little bit of a season wrap up, really, just to see how everything went down this season. Let's just go ahead and look at the competitions that we were involved in. Not really much what we're involved in. We're just gonna look at we don't really care much about the South American Cup. Let me just see what goes on here. Or it's just only the group stages already. Let me see here. Let's look at the Europa League and see who won the Europa League final. It is Real Betis beating Arsenal there by 2-1. Quite a surprise, but not so much surprise because Arsenal don't really win anything. So that's the result of the Europa League. I think we're going to be playing Real Betis in the Super Cup competition in the beginning of next season. And now let's look at the Super Cup. I don't know who was playing in this one. It was Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. So we're going to be involved in this one next season. Hopefully we do win it as well. Just to get the other one here, relegation match. I don't even know what this feature is for, to be honest. Maybe something that just happens in the Bundesliga, but yeah, there's that. And in this competition, we did very poorly, being knocked out in the second round of this one. I think it was the first game of this competition. I don't remember playing the first round. Let's see here. Where is Borussia Dortmund? And we did lose this game against Mainz, second round by 2-1. Very disappointing. I think this competition is one of the objectives to win this season, but we have failed to do so. Looking at the final here, it was Shakhtar against Leipzig, as Leipzig win it there by 1-0. Yeah, that's pretty much that. Now looking at the Champions League once again, as we have just finished here against Man City. Let's look at the results here from the round of 16. We did beat Lyon there by 7-3 on aggregate, as you can look at that. And then we went on to the quarterfinals. What the hell? Let me do that again. Looking at the Champions League here. So we won in the round of 16 there by let me just start with the group stages. Well, we did win the group stage with 15 points, and Atletico Madrid coming in second there with 13 points. Round of 16 once again against Lyon, winning that by 7-3 on aggregate. Quarterfinals, we did beat Bayern Munich with a close margin, of course, 3-2 on aggregate. winning the second leg there by 2 goals to nil. We had to perform in that one to move on to the semifinal, and then we did go to the semifinal, beating Paris Saint-Germain by 4 goals to 1 on in the second leg, winning in by 6 goals to 2 on aggregate, and of course in the final, having to beat Manchester City here by 3 goals to 1, and we are crowned champions on that. I'm quite surprised that Manchester City were able to win in the semi-final there by an aggregate of 4 goals to 2 against Juventus. I thought Juventus might do a better job than that on Man City, but they failed to do so. Now looking at the league, as you can see here, after 34 games, in the Bundesliga they play 4 matches less than it is in the Premier League. That's new because I didn't even know that. I don't really follow the Bundesliga that much, but it finishes here after 34 games. Borussia Dortmund, as you can see, sitting at the top after 34 games, winning 23, drawing 7 times, losing 4 times in the process, scoring 81 goals, allowing 43. I think that's very, very poor. We might need a better defensive showing next season, but we do finish off the league with 76 points. Bayern Munich coming in second after 34 games, winning only 20, drawing 7, losing 7 times as well. I think one of those, 2 of those games they lost against us in 2 games this season. So we did get 6 points of Bayern Munich, if I'm not mistaken. But they do finish off the table here with 54 goals scored, allowing only 25. That's probably one of the probably the defensive team of the season right there. By the finish of the season, sitting on 67 points, only 9 points behind Dortmund. And then in third place, we have Mönchengladbach with 34 points. After 34 games, only winning 18 games, drawing 9, losing 7 times, scoring only 41 goals, allowing 28 goals, finish off the season with 63 points. Wolfsburg coming in fourth in the final spot of that Champions League spot after 34 games, only winning 17, drawing 7, losing 10 times, scoring only 43 goals, allowing only 30, and finishing off the season with 58 points, just 1 point above Leipzig there, as they do finish in 5th place with only 57 points. Looking at the goddamn bottom of this one, who do we have? We do have Freiburg, the worst team in the league, after 34 games, only winning 4 games. I think that's very much terrible. Drawing 12 in the process, losing 18, scoring only 35 goals, allowing 56 goals, and only 24 points as well. As you can see, 17th and 16th, Nürnberg there, finishing off the game level on points with 17th team with only 25 points. The only separation of 1 point there. They were playing so well throughout the season. I'm quite surprised they're finishing off the season sitting in 15th place there with only 26 points, 1 point above drop zone. So I'm a little surprised by that. But other than that, there's not. I would say the surprise team of this, the surprise team this season. Hard to choose. But I would say Mönchengladbach coming in third there. I think that's one of my surprise team of the season. I thought maybe they would be sitting 10th, 11th, right around there. But they did a number on me this season. I must say that's one of the teams that I really had trouble winning against. Probably, I think I lost one of the games against them, if I'm not mistaken. I will have to check on that. But this probably conclude the first season. Make sure you comment down below and let me know what type of players would you like me to sign next season, as I'll be looking to change the team up a little bit, just to bring in a little more firepower, especially in the wings. And probably I will need one central defender, midfielder, and of course a center back as well. I'll be looking to bring in somebody to cover that position. Maybe we could concede less than 43 goals next season. But yeah, I had fun. I had fun doing this series the first season as well. I think I had more fun than I did when I was doing the Juventus career mode, Borussia Dortmund. A whole lot of fun. Not that many star players. I think the only star player in the team is, of course, Royce, with only 80. Is I think is 88 rated or something like that. Everybody else is way below. I think the other one who's pretty good will be Saul. I had to buy him, of course, but he comes in. I think he's sitting on 87 rated at this point. So I think it was a good buy. It was a good buy. So I'll be looking to make a significant amount of signings next season. Comment down below and let me know whom would you like me to sign or try out, because I'm learning this game as I go. I'm learning to do this YouTube thing as I go. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video if you choose so, and please comment down below. Once again, I am curious to know what you guys really think. I would love your feedback, and this will conclude this episode. I'm out.